What's up YouTube, this is Unicornattack for TotalWar Addicts, and I'm bringing you here a Rise of the Samurai game. It's a beta flash tournament, the first Rise of the Samurai tournament we hosted. And let's go quickly over to my army composition and look at my opponent. Over here my army composition. I have 1, 2, 3 mounted Naginata, and notice it's a classic game. Then I have on front a Naginata warrior mod, 3 of them. Then a sword attendant, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, all upgraded to level 4. Behind that 2 foot samurai, it's a super warrior monk hero, my general's bodyguard, and over on the right side 2 more mounted Naginata. And these are just the normal cavalry units in Rise of the Samurai. So over here my opponent, his name is ST3NMD, something like that. So just call him ST3. So ST3, his army composition, he has a foot samurai, 2, 3 of them. Then, do he have some upgrades? Over here 2 upgrades to his foot samurai. Then over here a Naginata levy with 2 upgrades, 2 of them. Naginata attendants with 2 upgrades. I think all units have 2 upgrades. I see here 2 mounted Naginata cavalry. I see here a Naginata attendant which is vanilla. Over here a sword attendant with 2 upgrades. Where's the general? I can't find his gen. And there's the general with standard fight and stuff. So it was pretty funny. It was last Saturday this was played, and I also played myself in this tournament. I was also the host of this tournament. We didn't knew what to do at the start. There were not any organized tournaments that I know of, and any flash tournaments, so I decided to do just for fun gaming event. It started at around 8:30, so it was a late event, and it was just a call out, so those who were bored could join our game. And in fact we got 14 players in total in 50 minutes, so that's pretty cool. And it's a Rise of the Samurai Classic tournament, the first time we hosted, and it was a really success. This is round 1 game, and we're playing on the map floodplain. Over on the left side we have the farmhouse, in the center we have the workshop, and over on the right side the archery dojo. And right at the start I already set my cavalry to this side, and you will see me fail over here pretty hard. I will send forward my cavalry into these Naginata attendants. What a mistake over here. I didn't knew what to do, really, what a mistake. I also lost my cavalry, so one dismounted cavalry unit is almost gone over on this side. Let's go on the other side. I have 3 cavalry units. And he is wrestling me with his mounted samurai, and he is shooting right at my dismounted cavalry, which will give these horses to rout. Yeah. So I was really fucked. I really lost like 4 cav units right at the start. You can see that this one is almost ravened. These 2 cavalry units are still the last one I still have. But never mind, I have over here a workshop I'm capturing. I'm using at the archery dojo. And I'm capturing the farmhouse. Looking at the army composition of my enemy, he just shown more units. He has a total of 3 mounted Naginata, 3 mounted samurai cavalry, and the general of course. So pretty high on the bow, and he can skirmish for all day long. Pretty annoying. But I have my I over here have a foot samurai, and over here again a foot samurai. And these are really superior with reload accuracy and just range. This unit is at 150. Whoa, I didn't know that. These guys have like the 60 accuracy and the 60 reload skill, and my guys 64 and 64. But I now captured the archery dojo, I think. Something like it. Maybe the farmhouse, I don't know. I captured the farmhouse, that's for sure, so maybe that's the thing which is helping him. General nearby, I don't know, but it just increased something. Oh yeah, of course, they upgraded. So we're doing now my foot samurai because he has a first cover over on this side. Looking at the position, let's go on the minimap. You can see there's some harassment of the cavalry over on the left side. I'm sending one less of my cavalry right into his mounted naginata to just get rid of these foot-mounted samurai. I was really annoyed. I even sent my general over here. So you can see that this flank over on this side, I will just move my cursor a bit so you can see it. It's pretty narrow for me. I'm pretty vulnerable. But also on this side, he is focused all his troops over here. So his center is he doesn't really have a center. So it's pretty easy for me to flank over on this side or even there, because my superior infantry can really kill these units. He doesn't really have a core of units, he just have a bunch of cap. So I'm sending my general forward, trying to kill off a few of these bow cavalry still. Even sending my naginata he's sending his naginata levy, but getting charged by my general and is routed right now. Has 100 man, only has 5 morals, so you can really see how low these units are. My cavalry is still alive over here. It's a dismounted cavalry. But yeah, let's move forward a bit, because otherwise it will take too long. I think I will now get the initial charge, because this cavalry is pretty deployed, because he has over here 9 units left, 12, and a mounted samurai of 50, and they don't have infinite ammo, especially when I will recapture the archery dojo. So I'm getting the initial charge. I'm sending it forward. Sword Attendant is now charging right over here. I get a downhill charge, as you can see over here. So my Sword Attendants are really superior versus these naginata attendants. You will kill them quite easily. They even have banzai, and I don't really use that over here. Same happening over on this side. I use over here my banzai because I get a back charge from a foot samurai and some naginata levy. And he's charging my general right over here in this naginata roaring monks. Don't really know why. But I'm sending some reinforcements over here and just splitting the units into 2 hells. Germany, we have the same banner, so stupid. But never mind. So it's pretty hectic over here, but clearly you can see that I'm winning. Let's get the minimap a bit better. You can clearly see that I'm winning over on this side, and he's retreating with his bows, but it will not do that much. I still have my general. My general is over here and is keeping the ratio high for my units. Looking at the moral, I have 9 moral, 14 melee attack and 8 melee defense. Compared to his units, that's my hero unit. They're already gone. Oh well, he still has 2 cavalry units. He's just charging them in a heroic charge over here to help his general. He also still have a mounted samurai, but already on this time he said GG. Know that he lost the game, but remember that every time a player says GG, he still has a chance to win. Make sure you're not ready to go and play on the easy part. But I counter charge over here with my general, and I think my general can win this from this mounted samurai. So I really retreated my sword attendants instead of leaving them tracing routed units. And this is foot samurai, but this is the last unit, and this unit is the route. So GG to my opponent. I will see you all at the results screen. So here we are at the results screen. I deployed 810 men, killed 648, and my opponent 919. So really a difference around 180 men, and killed almost 400. Let's see the kills. Sword attendants 90, foot samurai 50. Sword attendant 559 is mounted samurai 41. So due to the comparison by infantry units and a just normal bow cav unit. So I will see you all at game 2, because I proceeded this round and I will game into the quarterfinals. So see you there. So here we are at game 2. My opponent is Oivio. You maybe already watched this game on his own channel. Look at the description box. He already made an own commentary out of this game. But for you guys, I made it again. From my perspective, let's go over the army composition. I have again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mounted naginata cavalry. On front 3 naginata warrior monks. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 sword attendants rank 4 and 2 foot samurai with my general also upgrade to rank 4. Then my opponent Oivio here already has Ona Bushi heroine then a mounted Naginata, a mounted Naginata, there's a normal cav unit, then a mounted samurai hero, so 2 hero units over here, then 1, 2, 3, 4 mounted Naginata cavalry, so make a total of 7 cav units, then his general, and Naginata warrior monk, Naginata warrior monk, Naginata warrior monk, 3 of them, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4 sword attendants. So we're playing on the map Kanserwood. Some of you are already seen it, but I will say it again for all the smartasses over here. There are no key buildings. Yeah, we tried to rehost it ranked like 5 or 4 times. I don't know, just too many times we need to rehost. The game wasn't really cooperative with us, and I decided to host the last game. Otherwise I would have just forfeited, and I forgot to turn on the key buildings. The noob I forgot it, and I just said you're fine with it, he's fine with it, and we're going to play. So he's going for the hill. Good choice, especially when I have the ranged advantage, and he can skirmish all his day with these bow cavalry. So let's go forward, because this will be a pretty camping game. One time in the battle I already said, like when we are steady over here, I'm just steadying over here and he's sitting over here like camp in the camp. It's a camping game. But unfortunately sometimes a player goes out of ammo and he really has to move back. So I will see you all in a second, because I don't want to waste your precious time over here. So see you all in a second. So here we are. What basically happened, you can just see that my last unit just routed. He managed his bow cavalry pretty well. He even used his general over here. His bow samurai hero just lost over here. He was out of ammo, charged into my cavalry bunch, and I killed him with 4 of my cavalry units. In the meantime I lost 1 of my cavalry units by mistaking and by all these arrows. We were just a bit skirmishing, so he already killed 2 out of my units, and he killed a Naginata warrior monk and a cavalry unit. So that's pretty annoying for me. I was really annoyed by these bow cavalry, but still it's a good tactic. But it's not infinite. You can't skirmish all day long, and as you can see I'm quite tired of how my cavalry is. His cavalry force is still pretty potent over here, so I have to be aware of that. But he's trying to move forward, he's proceeding forward, he's going for the attack, and that's just where I want to have him. So you can see my repositioning over here. I am sending my cavalry forward, trying maybe get a charge over on his sword attempts just to delay him. I want to use my bows at maximum right now, and I want to have this high ground, so I want to delay his army as much as I can. You can see that over here there's a slight high ground. People forget about it, but this is really a high ground over here. If your unit is in this pit, the best thing to pronounce it is some kind of arena over here, because there both sides there you have like a small ridge surrounding it. So when your opponent is here and you can charge it, you will be in a very good spot, because looking at from above, a lot of players use the debug camera. You will not see it. You just click it and just click attack orders and you will not see it. So that's why I really used the high ground, and maybe he made a mistake. I also made again a mistake. I just charged forward my cavalry, tried to delay the cavalry as much as possible, and I lost all my cavalry over there. I forgot about this Naginata warrior monk unit which were over there, and I thought it was only cavalry, so maybe with that side flank I could charge, but yeah, unfortunate. So just let's have a look what happens right now. He is proceeding forward. You can just see he's still in a low ground, and now I'm sending my sword attendants forward, and they are pretty hard. They are just heavily fed over here. I'm just trying to make a wall line. He's kind of clumped up, and I'm sending 1 at a time, even sending 1 to flank over on this side. I'm also sending 1 of my Naginata warrior monks here for kind of protection. My general's nearby, going into standard fight, setting up a rally and a inspire right at the center. Always do it at the center. But I was a bit afraid about this cavalry. Also sending at the same time my what's it, war cry, because there's no general nearby. I don't know where the general is. He's over here or something. I don't know where the general is, but is it the general? I don't know. The general is gone at this moment, so the war cry is really effective. Also want to point out, you can see that over here he is flanking this cavalry, a very good charge. He could have won over here with a good back charge, but I prevent that by going with my bows in melee. Bows are not good for only range attacks, but also to guard your flank. And over here I'm sending for any help my Nagi warrior monks, and you can see that with my good charge, my good positioning, and the vetted sword attendants, I won the center. Over on the right side there's still 2 units left, mounted Naginata and Bushi Hinori, and there's another mounted Naginata versus a foot samurai which is still holding on. Any Nagi warrior monk, but he will not hold that for long. So he already said GG at this game. It was looking pretty good for him, especially with all this good skirmish tactics, but shamefully enough it didn't work for him that well in the end. So that's about game 2. So round 2 I also won, so I went to the semi-finals. Yeah, I went to the semi-finals, and there I had to fight Lamadeus, I think it was Lamadeus. So I will see you all at the results screen of this game for round 2. See you there. Alright, so here we are at the results screen. I deployed 810 men, killed 656. Oivio deployed 885, killed almost 500. Kills, sword attendants again 105, all 90 or above. Even better than my Nagi warrior monk hero. So Oivio is Bush hero 63 only. General's bodyguards 55, even these mounted samurai hero 41, so they're not really that paying off. So GG to my opponent. I will see you all at the semi-finals. So here we are at game 3, the semi-finals of the BETA Rise of the Samurai Tournament Classic mode. I went for a full melee rush quality style. Over here I have mounted Naginata cavalry, all but a vanilla one, level 3, level 4, general level 5, level 4, level 4, 0. So a vanilla one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mounted Naginata cavalry and my general. Behind that a Naginata warrior monk, 1, 2, 3, 4, with all 2 upgrades, and then my usual 4 sword attendants core with 4 upgrades. So let's go to slow motion for my opponent's his army composition. 1, 2, 3, 4 mounted Naginata cavalry, 5 of them, 1 over here, and a mounted samurai cavalry unit, then a foot samurai, let's pause, foot samurai, 2 of them are on the left side with Naginata levy, both level 5. Behind that a Naginata warrior monk hero, another Naginata levy is going for the sword dojo, and a Naginata warrior monk on one's right side, a Naginata levy, another Naginata warrior monk, so 2 of them are on the right side, and 1, 2 sword attendants and his general. We're playing on the map Sakura Ridge, as you have seen. Sword dojo in the middle, sword dojo on the left side for Lamadeus, a shrine in the center, and on the right side a farmhouse from Lamadeus' perspective. And as you can see, we were having a care fight over here. So I'm rushing forward, sending my cavalry in, not really getting the charge bonus, unfortunate. It's kinda even. These mounted Naginata are really holding for a long time. This cavalry unit getting side flanked by these mounted Naginata. I should have done that as well. I was just a bit too confident over here. And this unit just don't want to rout. Look at this. 16 kills already and my general only 2, so that's a shame. But my infantry units are moving in. I'm sending them forward. He's trying to meet over here, but he's also sending, Lamadeus is also moving forward quite fast over on the hill. Looking at the power bar, my units, I just have 2 less units. My power was really counted on the cavalry. He's already sending his bows forward, shooting into my cavalry, which is doing some kind of a moral damage over here. But now my units go into the fight. They're moving forward. He put already rally on over here and is going into stand and fight. I'm also going into stand and fight over here in the back because I really want to win over this flank, my right flank. The right flank of Lamodeus is looking pretty okay. Only this side is a bit, he has to be careful about this side because only one Naginata Warrior Monk unit is holding that. But because my units were not really steady, I had to use my Banzai really quick. Over on the right side I'm doing a good job. I'm sending right now forward my sword attendants and trying to attack into the flanks of these Naginata Levy. But there is a hold firm from these Naginata Warrior Monk. And it's a really annoying unit. Man, that's a really annoying unit. He just didn't want to rout. So my general's over here, but he has his mounted samurai stationed over here for a cavalry bows. I don't know, he's shooting bows in my general, and now he's going for a charge in my gen. Oh man, that's painful. And he's still sitting, the boss of my general. And he's now down, but still alive, but he will not hold it for long because only 10 men are standing. But I'm also winning over on the left side, surprisingly. His left side is breaking because he already used his rally so soon. And I am only these Naginata Warrior Monk units, the hero, is just standing, man. It just doesn't want to rout. I didn't have any hero units, and maybe that's cost me this unit because it was so close. Over on this side, he now charges his mounted Naginata cavalry right into my units and sending up my sword attendants with Banzai over here, try to kill off these Naginata Warrior Monk, and I'm winning over here. But still, these sword attendants are steady with a Banzai. I'm following up with my sword attendants, trying to envelop this sword attendant unit from Lamodeus. The general is still alive. My general just routed, shamefully enough. My Naginata Warrior Monks came back from routing. Now charging into these Nagi Warrior Monk hero. Only 3 men left. But over on the left side, these sword attendants, this Banzai, is really a pain in the ass. It's just not want to rout. Looking at the other side, these 2 units are still alive. I'm now trying to send forward to kill these Naginata Levy and this foot samurai units. This one is already at 41 kills, that's amazing. But I didn't done that and I sent it to the left side. I shouldn't have done that, but I saw that some units came back from routing. A Naginata Levy came back from routing as well as a sword attendant. And this really caps my units really down. I don't know why, but still I think, and again a sword attendant with a Banzai, which really came back from routing. This unit came back from routing and put on a Banzai and is now getting a nice side attack in the flank of my units. And I need to clamp them up, and they're already fatigued, they're concerned. The general's gone off my battlefield and I only have 1 reserve over on the right side. Also, Lamodeus has the sword dojo, so his units will be better in melee. And right now my units are in red fatigue. They're tired, they're dead, they're gone, the general's gone, and they don't want to fight anymore, and you can see that right now. Oh man, it was pretty close. I really thought I could have that if the left flank just broke a bit easier. And ah man, I should have used some more units. It was too high on quality, so you see me I think it was a good loss. It was not devastating, it was a costly enemy victory indeed. It was a costly enemy victory. So Lamodeus proceeded on to the final. I had to cry in a very small corner, but never mind. The finals will be on at Saripta's channel, so make sure to check that out. I will put a link to that right over here. So I will not put on the finals, Saripta will do that, and I will contact him if he wants to do that quick, because he is already uploading videos like 5 a day, and I want this one to be part of it. So let's see the last results. My defeat: I deployed 810 men, killed 829, so cost effectiveness great. Lamodeus deployed 1170 men and killed only 663. So quantity can pay out, but not at this time and not on this map and not with my micro. So let's see the unit statistics real quick. Sword attendants 109, did great again. Sword attendants. My cavalry did worst of all, like I said. This Nagi Warrior Monk did perfect, did fine. Alright, so Lamodeus, congratulations. And you will see the game in the finals on Saripta's channel. So thank you all for watching, rate, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you all next time, and I will make my microphone a bit better. I will buy a better microphone, so be aware of that. So I will see you all next time. Thank you all for watching.